And here's the buck boilers. Somebody wanted me to do a follow-up video. You can see I got them both wired up. Just fill them up in the water. These are kind of dirty. I've been using them. I got 3 deer to do, so all you do, you gotta excuse my mess. Let's plug this bad boy up. Have to forgive me, I'm using my phone here. Alright. Plug it up. You can see in there it's starting to bubble. That element's dirty, but ideal would be to clean your element every time, but I haven't had time. Been going pretty steady with them. I've got another one running, and because of my power situation in the building, I've got to run it to another cord. So we'll let that go. It'll start heating up, and I'll come back and film once I've dropped the deer in. You're going to let them boil for about 3 hours. But I'll come back and get some more video to show you that it does work. Alright. It's only been 3 minutes since I cut the video off. I brought the deer and put them in. You can see the water's already changing color, starting to do the little boiling. You can already see steam coming off the water. And all that is a 110 water heater element. It'll heat right up, just like your water heater would. This stuff will be boiling in 10 minutes probably, just like a little simmer boil. And you let these things go for about 3 hours, put your little degreaser in it. I use OxiClean. Helps whiten the skull and cuts that fat meat off there a lot easier, because I go from here to cutting meat off to using a pressure washer. I lay my can down the side, put the metal in it, and I sit there and pressure wash the meat off and into the can. But I'll try to get more video as I do this throughout the process. But these things will be clean and ready to go in peroxide in 5 hours. That's 3 hours boiling. And 5 hours is a stretch. If I had one, I could have it ready to go peroxide in an hour after taking it out of boil and getting all the meat off the pressure washer probably. Alright, right now we're at the probably 30 minutes. You see it's real frothy, and I don't know if you can see it in the video, but there's steam coming all off of it. It's probably about 50 degrees outside. So Alabama weather. I got another one over here. I gotta get the rest of the neck off. But what I'll do is I'll pull them out in a minute and I'll cut the ears off. And that, to me, it just helps get water on the inside the skull better. Makes a bigger opening for water to get in, help boil some of them brains while it's boiling. Alright, they've been here about 3 hours. As you can tell, it's starting to pull off the bone. I can take a knife and just start slicing and pulling that off. It comes off so much better if you leave the hair on. It all just peels right off. And this stuff was just roaring a while ago, but I topped it back off with more water, which was colder, so it's not boiling as hard. But when I walked back out here, it was just a rolling. It probably boiled about 1.5 inches, 2 inches of water out of it. You got to keep it on your water, because if these water heater things get too low, they will explode. That's what I've been told. They'll kind of, thermostat will blow up.